Cambridge Dictionary defines the workplace as a building or room where people perform their jobs or these places generally. Looking back in time, the workplace is often seen in four lenses. The economic lens, describing the workplace as the center of productivity, efficiency, and every inch of that space has to be utilized to achieve maximum cost control. The polity lens reinforces the power play in the office of rivalry, hierarchy, seniority, and decision-making. The community lens underpins the modern thought of the workplace being a second home to employees, fostering relationships, creating a sense of belonging and proximity. The final lens of ecology focuses on the idea of how the flows in the office impact the workplace as an organism, of interdependence and sustainability. After the pandemic, the polity and economy lens has been pushed into the background and foregrounded the community and ecological lens of the workplace. There is no doubt that we have reached an inflection point on the hybrid mode of work, with over 38% of employees having experienced the hybrid mode of work and 53% of the workforce considering transitioning to hybrid this year, and particularly for the Gen Zs and millennials being too used to this mode of working. There is no turning back to all of us. Companies post-pandemic are divided into two camps. One camp being the resolute returners who would demand employees to return to the office because to them, working hybrid only harms company culture, innovation, learning, and productivity. The examples being Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon and Tesla's Elon Musk. While the other camp prioritizes flexibility, choice, and freedom. Brent Hyder, president of Salesforce, once said, "An immersive workplace is no longer limited to a desk in our towers. The 9-to-5 workday is dead." But which of these approaches should be the one companies choose in the future? Our future workplace is in urgent need of a redefinition. The workplace is not a cubicle. It's not an office. It's not even the makeshift office you converted out of your spare bedroom or kitchen table during the pandemic. The workplace of the future is not a place at all. Rather, it's an ability, the ability to work from any place and almost any time using the tools of choice, anywhere, anytime, and on any platform. What's for sure is that a few trends will greatly affect the future of the workplace. The future workplace will first be data-driven. With huge amounts of data generated from the workplace, including environmental data, occupancy data, messaging data, it could potentially change the prescription of the workplace from being a container for workers who strive for productivity to an ecosystem with clear processes and flows. For workplace design, settings will first consider the drivers in the background. For example, costs, digital outcomes, corporate purpose, health, sustainability, culture, and inclusiveness. Then, essentials like digital connectivity, ergonomic principles, and sustainable design. Next, activators like lighting design, furniture, and spatial layout. And finally, identifiers like air, branding, personalization, and materials will be added on the design layer by layer, creating a fluid and customizable workplace. For sustainability, the workplace will see the intersection between the health of the corporation, health of the employees, and health of our planet. Concepts of net zero and circular economy will become the priority of organizations. For branding, the employees are seen as consumers rather than assemblymen in the company because they will no longer be mandated to come to the office under a hybrid working mode. The workplace has to represent the company culture and become a brand. So the workplace has to become an experience rather than a container. For example, Google was early to understand this, so they designed the workplace to become a magnet and destination for employees. The workplace might no longer be a place because of the rise of Web3 technologies like AR and VR. With breakthrough developments on VR technology and adoption, the workplace could potentially become anywhere and be accessed anytime by the employees. This could also overcome the problem of digital inequality. But most importantly, the pillars of the workplace, the employees have to be constantly learning and grasp the most basic digital literacy skills to succeed in a highly digital workplace. The Great Resignation and shifting of expats in Hong Kong to other financial centers like Singapore and Dubai means that to attract and retain employees, employers in Hong Kong will need to take a lifelong learning approach to upskill and reskill the employees. Shakespeare once wrote, "What is a city but the people?" The workplace of the future should let humans take center stage and integrate digital and physical elements to create an intersected environment.